Hey everybody, I'm Tracy. I'm here with Scott Bransome. Scott is a new agent with us here at Alco. So we are growing our agents and growing our service to the area. So welcome.
Thank you. Nice to be here.
We're excited. So Scott's a native of La Follette, not always here. You grew up in Middlesboro, right?
Correct.
And lives here in La Follette and active in the community. Has a daughter and is working in the community. So we are excited to have Scott experience with other real estate for how many years?
28.
28 years in real estate. So brings a lot to the table. We're glad to have you.
A lot of bruises.
In a lot of different markets.
Yes.
You know, I hear a lot of people talk about the market changing, and it is, and I don't know if it's as much as inventory levels changing as the market is changing. I mean, it's all changing, but we're seeing prices correct a little bit, but there's still just nothing to sell.
Right. Inventory is very low.
I think it's the biggest challenge right now for a buyer.
I think it is too. It's tough going out looking for a home when there are so many people looking for that same home. You know, you have to be in a bidding situation against people in this market, which is something we haven't seen a lot in a long time.
No, we haven't. And sometimes our buyers that are doing a VA or an FHA, they're just out in the cold because those offers just get set to the side when you have cash offers.
Yes, I've seen sellers say, don't even bring me FHA loans because we don't want to have to go through all the hoops and the criteria.
And I hear that a lot with VA, and it really saddens me because those veterans have sacrificed, you know, for us just to take them out of the mix.
Yes, that's such a wonderful loan program that, you know.
Yeah, it's hard. Well, the market's ever changing, and hopefully we're meeting those changes.
Yes, it's an ebb and a flow.
It is. What do you get your take on pricing? Right now, traditionally, you run comps, comparable sales, comparable listings, and get an idea of what a house would sell for. Well, now we do that, but then we also have, you may have a buyer coming from Riverside, California, and they think what we think is overpriced house is a steal.
Yes.
It's a moving target.
It is. It's a moving target. And this last, say, 2 years have been really a roller coaster. I really don't hardly see how some appraisers are not pulling their hair out with this market.
They probably won't pull our hair out.
Probably.
But it's hard. You know, I was looking at a house this morning, and I told the gentleman, I said, this is where I think you are, and it was a little lower than maybe he would have been last year, and maybe he wanted to be. But I said, who's to say that if we go higher, somebody from upstate New York doesn't say, gosh, that's a steal. That house would be this here. It's so much cheaper. So it's hard to gauge.
It's very hard to gauge because you don't want to make the mistake of overpricing and then shutting most of your market, your potential buyers out.
Right, looking for that needle in a haystack instead of a needle in a stack of needles. You're trying to find that one buyer in a stack of buyers. So, well, I think that the spring's going to bring us a better market.
I think so. With the sun coming out and the flowers coming out, we usually have a lot of buyers coming out.
It's the prettiest place on earth in May.
Beautiful.
Yeah. So thank you all so much, and help me welcome Scott.
Thank you all.